American Carnage is directed by Diego Halavis and is available to rent on YouTube, as far as I know. That's all I know. At least that's where I rented it. Anyhow, this movie follows JP, a dude who works at a fast food restaurant. His sister was just accepted into college, and one night, all the closest family members were at the house, right? Celebrating the good news. Then out of nowhere, all of a sudden the cops come busting in the house, arresting everyone in sight. Reason being, Governor Harper Finn made an executive order to have any illegal immigrants sent back to Mexico. Even if their kids were born in the U.S., they have to go back as well. Guilty by association, unfortunately. JP's mom was, unfortunately, she's not legal in the States, which is why the house was raided in the first place. And the worst part is, everybody was separated. So fast forward to a bit, JP now stuck in a cage with other kids around his age, waiting to see what the next move is going to be, as they're possibly on their way to be deported. He's sent to an office to discuss his options. He can either try to fight to get his mom back in court, but the thing is, there's no guarantee they'll win. But the other option is he could volunteer to work at the Elderly American Understanding Program, looking over elderly folks for a certain amount of time. And if he does the job right and keeps his nose clean, the family is all set. So JP decides to take option 2. Now we're on the way to this place called Alcove. And the place is huge, dude. JP is taken there with a group of other teens his age. Sadly, they have to wear those kind of ankle bracelets that criminals are forced to wear, so security can keep track of them. So there's a pretty creative scene, I have to admit, though. Before they actually arrived at the facility, where each of the supporting characters, including JP, they have this cool little introduction scene, kind of like a interview style type thing, though. I like that. It's a pretty cool scene. Anyways, back at the facility. So the group acclimate themselves with everything, learn their duties and get to work. And days go by and things are pretty much on the regular at this point. And like any teenager, they find ways to have fun without getting in trouble, or I should say without getting caught. But things are not as they seem in Alcove, actually. Some of the elderly people they assist begin to act funny, biting them, yelling strange things about the place not being right and something's wrong, start contorting in all kinds of crazy ways, just acting all strange, all sorts of stuff going on. And each time an old person gets out of line, an orderly would show up and jab them with some medication to shut them up and down. JP and company begin to do their own investigating, and what they find out is these elderly folks are not who they may seem to be. Da da da. So yeah, this movie is pretty decent, dude. For a movie that started to be it started out as a highly political one, they were able to make it funny at times and cut the tension and help balance the movie pretty well. I guess you can say what made the movie, or what made this a horror movie, was the whole immigration part, obviously. That'd be a nightmare to me. But there are actually horror elements that are later revealed in the movie that'll make you say, ew. I don't want to spoil it, but the big reveal in the third act, dude, is it's pretty nasty, dude, when you find out. But no spoilers, just letting you know. But anyhow, yeah, it's definitely something else. I enjoyed the characters a lot because you had the comic relief, or the comedic relief, whatever. The cute girl, the badass, and the main guy, JP, who was, the man. And, after watching it first, I'll be honest with you, my initial reaction wasn't as positive because I felt the story kind of lost its way. With at first it, being such a huge political statement, then it veered away from it. But then the more I thought about it, my guess is that they didn't want to shove that whole thing down your throat. Plus, there's actually still some, political statements going throughout the movie regardless, though. But I'll say this, though. This one's not too bloody, but it does have a good story with fun characters and a good ending, even. I gotta say, shout out to Jenna Ortega. My girl's coming up, dude. She did Scream, gonna be in the next Scream coming out next year, and was also in X, my second favorite movie of the year. One more person I have to give a shout out to is George Lindeberg, the main character, he was also in Night Teeth, and I think he was also in Bumblebee, if I remember. But I have to say, Night Teeth sucked, dude. But this movie's way better than that, way better. But I don't know. I hope to see this guy come up, though. I like him as an actor, though. I think most of you guys will enjoy this one. There's definitely a message, like I said, but a good balance of comedy and a bit of horror in there. But yeah, I say check it out. Anyhow, stay nasty, my friends. Be sure to slice open that like button to get to the subscribe one, because on the Don't Split Up channel, hell, it's never been so cool. Shay Nasty out.
I'll see you soon.
Would you steal a car?
No.
Would you steal a computer?
No.
Would you steal a purse?
No.
Would you steal a TV?
No.
Have you subscribed to the Don't Split Up channel yet?
No.
Viewing without subscribing is a dick move.
Don't be a dick.
Subscribe. Click and subscribe. It's free.